When Skate 1 released, I loved it so much that the inevitable question would eventually come up. Will there be a Skate 2? I really wanted to see what more they could do with this. Hell, in 2015 I'm still asking, will there be a Skate 4? But hey, at least we're getting Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, which I can't wait for. But in 2009, Skate 2 released on the PS3 and Xbox 360, so of course, I was not missing out. Skate 2 fast forwards 5 years from the events in Skate 1. Your skater has been imprisoned for those 5 years for attempting to perform a drop into the San Venelona Dam. Earthquakes take over the city though while you're in prison, and there's a mass evacuation. So, they renamed the city New San Venelona. Yeah, cool. Like I said before, these games are like a simulation of skateboarding to me, but the developers did have a feature known as Hall of Meat. This was in Skate 1, but it wasn't a huge feature. In Skate 2, when you fall, you can move the right stick to do different things in mid-air. Move your stick down and he will spread his body out, and move your stick up, he'll curl up into a ball. There are others too, and I will admit, I literally spent hours just trying to break every bone in his body. It's addicting and hilarious. I think people did this more than the skating aspect, which is fine because it's one of those things that made me want to come back to play the game. It's not realistic, but I don't care because it's so fun. The gameplay didn't change a whole lot. The developers kept the same formula as Skate 1, but it's okay because it works well. There are new moves that should have been in before, but better late than never. You have a map that lets you jump from one location to the next without having to do it yourself. Personally, I like it, although I've heard critics such as IGN say it takes away the focus of the city. I can understand that, but it is nice just to get to that spot instantly. You can now get off your board, which I think should have been in the game in the first place. The controls are fine, but the movements are a little stiff, but I got used to it. You can even move objects around, such as ramps and rails, and create your own challenges, but controlling your character when he's moving the objects around can be a bit awkward. Again, I got used to it. There is a spot editor. I have never really paid much attention to it, but basically you create an area with objects and people play in them. You can download other sports too and share them. It's a minor but cool feature to me. The graphics are nice, although I just don't think it changed a whole lot from Skate 1. This is not a bad thing, because the way the game looks, it is already just fine. The film editor. I didn't talk about this before, but I will say I've messed around with this a few times in the Skate series. Just not a lot. There are 2 new cameras though. One of the cameras stay in one place, and the other you can set the camera at any angle. Filters were removed though, which was quite strange, but oh well. The story mode is not what I expected. Your skater has to complete challenges for magazines such as Skateboard Mag and Thrasher. You also enter other things like street contests and races so you can get popular again after being in prison for 5 years. I mean, if you like that kind of stuff, then I say go for it. I hope you had your fun. It just wasn't my main focus on the game. I guess the story mode is not for everybody. So, bottom line, Skate 2 had new additions and improvements. A fun game that had not changed drastically from Skate 1, but it was still worth my money. I love the Hall of Meat, and being able to get to a location instantly was awesome. The story mode, not my main focus, but that's okay. The game is still fun as hell, and I say if you still have this game, good. I say go back now and play it. So yeah, this is my quick review of Skate 2. I'm sorry if it wasn't that long, but I hope you enjoyed. Also, I cannot wait for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, and I'm sure I will review that very soon. I'm out of here, and I shall see you next time, but for now, please, take care.